In this video, we will be going over a few different applications of a timer. So to start out, we're going to make a variable called timer. We're going to set it equal to 10. Then we have two options. We can either make our timer count down or count up. In this case, we're going to make it count down. So we're going to go into function draw and type timer equals timer minus 1 divided by 60. All this means is that our timer is now subtracting 1 from itself every second. We use 1 divided by 60 because that's what our frame rate is right now. So it's happening once every second. If we want our timer to reset once it reaches 0, we can create a conditional statement that says if, and then in parentheses, timer is less than or equal to 0, then we want our timer to equal 10. Now we have a working countdown timer, which we can start to visualize by typing in text and then math.round and then in parentheses timer. And then we'll just put a comma and tell it where to go. And that'll make our timer appear on the screen. Let's also give it a bigger text size so that it's a little bit easier for us to read. Then, using conditional statements, we can make things happen based on the state of the timer. So we can start by simply making our background change color. We're going to write an if statement that says if the timer is less than or equal to 10 and the timer is greater than 5, then set the background to red. And another that says if the timer is less than or equal to 5 and the timer is greater than or equal to 0, then the background will be blue. So it's working for our red background. Now we want to see if the blue is appearing. All right. All right, there we go. So we have our red and our blue backgrounds. Now we can try something a little bit more complicated. So we can make a variable for a character. So var player x equals 50. And then we are going to make our character appear with a rectangle in function draw at player x, 400, 50, 50, and we'll just fill that guy in black. Now we're going to write if the remainder, which we will communicate with the percentage sign, of our rounded timer when divided by 2 is equal to 0, then our player should move right with player x equals player x plus 2. Our character will now move every 2 seconds. These are just a few applications of timers. The idea is that we are using conditionals based on the state of our timer to determine when certain things will happen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our newest videos.